Namaste, this is Rishikesh Writings, and today we are in a bank of River Ganga, Ramjhula, Rishikesh, with Orley from Israel. Namaste, Orley.
Namaste.
It's nice to see you here, and we welcome you to Rishikesh. So, how do you find this city, Rishikesh, and how this city changed in your life?
Okay, so this is my fourth time in Rishikesh. It's my fifth time in India. My first time was 5 years ago, almost 5 years ago. I came to India by myself. I'm traveling alone, and I wanted to celebrate my 45th birthday, and I had 2 years of holiday. I took 2 days off from my work, and I decided to come to India for my first time.
And what work you was doing in Israel?
Okay. I'm running a kindergarten. It's my business, and I needed some air to refresh myself. So I decided to come here. Also, as I said, by myself. And I found my soul here. I found my home here. The Ganga River. It's like filling my heart and filling my soul with quiet, with peace, with inner love. And I'm coming to India like every 6 months for 1 month, and I'm coming here, to refresh myself, to fill myself with new energy.
Yeah, every time you come in India, so how you find it? Like you find India changes, or you find that India changed you?
I think it's both. I become more calm. I brought India to my work, to my kindergarten. I'm taking from India and from Rishikesh the quiet, the meditation, also the open heart that people have here. Got in India, very special people with big hearts. And I see also India changed by more building and more shops. But maybe it's also because of Corona, things have changed here, and more expensive as well. But that's fine. It's all over the world. It's not just in India. And the way it's really changed me, it's like I'm bringing to my kindergarten also the mantras, how to breathe deeply, and how to connect yourself in inside. The kids that they are 2 and 3 years old, and they chanting mantras, and they're doing Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And they really like it at home also. When they're going back home, they're doing the mantras at home as well, and which is really making me feel great.
So who's your first teacher? You learn a mantra in India, and which mantra you share to the children, which brings peace to children in your kindergarten?
Okay, so the first mantra, when I came to India the first time, I didn't know anything about India. I just wanted so much to come to this place because I'm connected to this place since I was 8. I was reading about India. I was reading about Banaras and about the burning ghats and everything. So I didn't know about mantras. So the last day I was in Delhi, now he's a good friend of mine, but I met him, he made me henna, and he said, I must write you a mantra. I didn't know what's that. It's the mantras of Shiva. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sudanti Pushti Vartanam Urvarukamiva Bantanam Mrityor Mukshiya Mamritat. That was my first mantra. But what I'm doing in the kindergarten is most Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Also Om Bhu Bhu Vasvahat and Savitur Vareniam Hargodi Vasyati Mahi Dio Yonam Kachondayat. This is also mantra. And many other mantras with different songs and different music, and it's so good. It's like a healing. It's not like, it's a healing. It's a great healing. Also calm your mind, also make you come down and bring yourself down. And also when you're dealing with problems, it makes you happy. It's an amazing prayer that give you power and energy to deal your problems in the world. So this is also something that I took. I since I've been here for the first time 5 years ago, it's the only music I hear at home.
Yeah.
It's only mantras.
Well, we know that in Israel everybody have to serve in the army and things. So, do you have any plan to teach the soldiers about this peace mantra? A new student who is joining the army and they would like to tackle a big task in the.
Yeah, my son is going next month. Is going to the army. My second son. I can tell you, I wish he will go to the army of peace. That's my wish. That the army will be the army of peace, and then I'll send him with love to that army. My sons and my daughter know how to chant mantras. They're hearing that the whole day, almost the whole day, and I know it helps them. It helps them to be like a focus in things. And I hope I could do that with soldiers. I hope I could do that with ill people in hospital. I hope I can do that like everywhere in the streets. I know what I really take it, what I'm always saying about India, and especially about Rishikesh, which is the capital city of yoga. It's what you see, it's what you get. If you see it in the ground, peace, yoga, meditation, prayers, mantras, that's what you will have. That's what you will eat at the end. But if you plant the seeds in Israel, which is like tents and violence and wars and fear, that's what you will get. So the education in India, everywhere, you have your culture with music and dancing and painting and chanting and the whole ceremonies. I think it's what's the atmosphere become, the energy of this place. And I know if in Israel we should take just a little bit from here of chanting, of meditation, just breathing, just be in gratitude. So it will be, Israel will become more calm and more easier place to live, less tense, less hatred. That's what I'm taking, to plant seeds of quiet, of the happiness, of chanting, of meditation. So I'm trying to do that with kids that they are 3 years old, and I'm just praying it will keep on going.
And what is the best part of Rishikesh? You love it and you would like to take with us in Israel and share with the people?
Actually, I'm taking good water with me back to Israel. Every time I'm here, I'm bringing the Ganga with me, and also I'm taking the sand from Rishikesh, and a little bit stones and a little bit of wood. So Rishikesh is with me always in Israel, and this is the most beautiful part of Rishikesh. It's Ganga. I always, when I'm talking to my friends in Rishikesh, I'm asking to do puja for me and put some flowers and sending some blessing to Ganga. India is inside me all the time.
So India has completely changed you from inside, yeah?
Yeah.
And if I talk about the food places in Rishikesh, where you would like to visit and mostly, and what is your best Indian food you love it?
Okay, so I'm vegan.
Yeah.
So Rishikesh is easy place to stay because most of the food is vegan, just milk and ghee. Because no eggs in Rishikesh, which is really makes my life easier. I like the fruit house, the juice house. Sorry, since the first time, I really like this place. There is also a great cafe of the Cookie Lady, which is really tasty and 100% vegan. So those are the places, and also street food I love a lot. So. Those are the places I really like to eat.
And how you see that Israeli people spend less money on a stay and more money on a food? What do you think? What do you see about that?
Okay.
They are like a magician to find a very cheapest room in any place, but they love to spend in a food.
This is not like what I'm doing. I'm finding also very cheap place to stay. But also the street food is not that expensive. So if I'm eating like Maggi or eating just Tali or momos, or this is not expensive, but sometimes yeah, I also eat in the Beatles Cafe. There's also some vegan dishes there, but this place is expensive. So, yeah, just a little bit of that, and also, but the street food is great here. Just great here. The food is amazing in India.
So, which yoga school you love in Rishikesh? Like here is a very many yoga schools. We have many teachers are here. So,
Yeah.
which is your favorite teacher in Rishikesh? Where
Okay.
you love to learn yoga?
I love Ajay. He's amazing yogi, but I'm like practicing. I love to practice myself. I need my quiet and the special places that I'm practicing yoga. But Ajay is an amazing teacher, and I really love him and his work. He's also doing on Zoom here. This is also available all over the world. So.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your love and kindness
Thank you so much.
From your Israel.
Thank you.
What would you like to say at the last in your own Hebrew language to your people?
אז הודו פתוחה, תבואו, אין מה לפחד, כיף ומקסים וטעים ונעים פה כמו תמיד. יאללה, בואו. תודה.